So after you wrap Arrow, you'll be filming again, this time for the television series Scandal.
Yep.
Your episode airs in May. Can you tell us if this is a multi-episode stint?
Can't tell you anything. I am sworn to secrecy. I cannot tell you one thing. All I can tell you is I'm on Scandal. That's it.
So you play characters.
That's really. I'd love to tell you more, but I can't.
You play characters though on television, on both sides of the spectrum.
Yep.
Hero, villain.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're also on Desperate Housewives.
Yep.
Bit of a mean guy.
Yep. He was a psychopath. He was not so much a villain, I think. I mean, he was a villain, but he was a psychopathic villain, and he was a terror. He was an eco-terrorist. Where the difference with the one that I'm playing now is he's more of a troubled. I call him a troubled hero. Really troubled. But yeah, sorry.
Do you find that one is easier to portray than the other for you?
No, I find them equally challenging, and again, I think what makes them interesting is I don't approach them as being bad, because if you approach them from being bad, we're all going to end up, all the bad guys that you play on television are going to be stereotypes, and they're going to be bad guys, and that's boring. So I try to approach the bad guys that I play from the good point of view, that what they're doing, they are right, and they believe they are right. And that's just basically, I mean, I guess most people do that when they play a bad guy, I would think. But I also try to give them some kind of humanity so that the audience, what I find very interesting at the moment, in particular with Malcolm Merlin, they're actually coming up to me in the streets and saying, "You're so bad, but I like you." And that to me is a huge compliment, because if you can get the bad guy liked by the public, then the public want to see more of them, and hopefully that means I'll be employed more.
You're doing something right.
Yeah, so I'm pleased to be able to say that that's a lot of the comments that I'm getting, and so yeah, but I don't find them difficult to play.
So enough about acting. You are also a singer, dancer, author.
Yep.
Where do you find time to balance all of these other projects and hobbies?
I'm actually a cyborg, and there's 4 more of me out there. And at the moment while we're talking, there's another one in England making a TV show, an entertainment show. And there's one of them...
Someone singing
yeah.
somewhere?
There's someone singing, there's someone writing, one of them writing a book at the moment, and the other one is cleaning my house. So no, I manage my time very, very carefully. And I have a good team of people around me that I'm comfortable with, that I work with. You know, it's my manager, who's also my agent and business partner. His name's Gavin. And then I have my sister, who's my co-author, and she is the one who does all the hard work. I do a lot of with her. I do all the creative stuff and all the outlining and the plotting and the character building and the little twists and turns that happen. But she physically writes the books, so it's a true collaboration. What else? Producing TV shows. Again, I don't know. We just map it out very carefully. When I finish filming in Vancouver, I'm on a plane at 6 in the morning, and I'm going back to Palm Springs. But I start right up on Monday. Again, so my schedule is planned out. I live a lot on an aircraft, and as you have probably seen if you follow me on Twitter, you know that because I tweet from the airplanes if there's Wi-Fi. Yeah. Airplanes that don't have Wi-Fi, get into the 21st century. Come on. Loser airline if you don't have Wi-Fi.
That's funny. Hollow Earth. I know you mentioned that you're hoping to turn it into a television series.
Well, we're even 2 steps closer now, because just the other day we confirmed a screenwriter, and we've also confirmed that we are doing 4 more books in the series. So yeah, we're very excited. And we've also had not only the interest for the British market for the TV show, but we're now getting international interest, which is phenomenal. So yes, we're closer to that process. I definitely want that to be on television, not only because I love the characters of Matt and Em, but the fact that I really want to see it on screen. I think it will be epic, and there's a part in it for me. I'm not dumb. We wrote a part in it for me. I actually was going to play a different character, and when we were approached by the production company, when my production company was approached, they said, we need you to be in a bigger role. So we then my sister and I went back and reworked the character of Simon. And so Simon, who is the father of Zach, is the character that I would play. And it's what happens to him is pretty epic also, so I'm really looking forward to that. And I've always wanted to, I play a dad on Arrow, but I've always wanted to play a dad to a younger kid.
For people who haven't heard of Hollow Earth before, 2 words to describe it.
2 words to describe it? Shut up! No. 2 words to describe it, come on. Can I have a little more? 2 words to describe it. I have to have 3.
Okay.
So, this is describing Hollow Earth and Bone Quill, the first 2 books in the series. Magical, time-traveling, I'm going to make up a word, artistic phenomenalia.
That sounds really exciting.
It's totally random. The books are great. They're in a nutshell. They're 2 twins who, Matt and Em, who are animare, who can draw and create and bring artwork to life or put themselves into the artwork. In the second book, they find out they can time travel that way into the specific time period of that painting. So we have a vast amount of stuff and adventures they can go on. There's bad guys who are trying to capture them because Hollow Earth. There is a book of beasts that all artists over the centuries have put these beasts into this book, and if the bad guys get the kids, they can open up Hollow Earth and release all these beasts around the world to destroy humanity. So that's kind of it in a nutshell.
So
have you read it?
Not yet.
Get my slam! Don't worry, it's okay. I expect a full report next time I see you.
Yes, for sure.
It's alright.
You'll be leaving Vancouver soon, but I know you've spent a fair amount of time in the city. Top 3 picks of Vancouver. It could be a restaurant, a really good restaurant you ate at.
Okay.
Tourist attraction.
Restaurant, L'Abattoir, which is over in the Gastown. Great restaurant, bistro, quite expensive, but fantastic food and delicious, and if you want to treat yourself, go and do it. Other place, I absolutely, as you know and my fans know, I like to go a little bit of the shopping, and I love Robson Street, okay, and particularly I like to hit some stores on there. I'm J. Crude out today. I'm the crewman. I'm the conservative crewman today. So yeah, I like that, and they've got great personal shoppers in there. What else? One more thing I like about Vancouver, the view. I like the fact that I've always wanted to be, you're going to find this bizarre, I've always wanted to live up here because I love the aspect of the mountains, the city, and the water. It's the 3 perfect things that you can have all together. Weather might be a little dodgy sometimes, alright, but on days like this, it's absolutely stunning. And to know that you get maybe 2 days of rain and then a day of sunshine, that's okay. But, you know, if I could pick up one of my houses and plant it here in Vancouver, I would do that in a second. So those are kind of my picks. The place itself, the view, L'Abattoir, and the shopping.
On Twitter, we opened ourselves up to some fan questions.
And?
So we have a few to ask you.
Okay.
Claudia would like to know if you'll be planning something new with your music career anytime soon.
All I can say to Claudia, and thank you for the question, is to watch the space. I would like to do another album. We're currently discussing that. I don't want to tell you what it's going to be and what it's going to entail, but it's something that I love. Which, if there is another album, then there will be another tour. And but until there's an album, there won't be a tour. So we just have to keep your fingers crossed on that one, okay?
That was the next question about concerts. So I guess
when you release the album, there will be a tour to follow. And I love touring. I've taken a little time off touring, the last year or year and a half because I need to live a little to get the stories. I have to let some things happen so I can talk about stuff.
And the last question from Kiki.
Only 2?
Well, we had 3. There was more, but we covered that with
Sure.
If you had the chance to be cast on any current series, which would it be?
There's 2. Not hard, because at the moment I'm watching both of them, and it's what I call my airplane viewing. While I'm tweeting, I want to be on Walking Dead and also Game of Thrones. Those are 2 shows I would claw your skin off to be on right now. I would be a zombie on Walking Dead just to be on it. I love the characters. I love the show. I love what it's about. And yeah, I would. And the fact that that's the type of show, like we did when we were in Torchwood, they just kill people off randomly. And you're shocked and you're gutted and you're like, no! And that happens because that's what drama is. That's how you keep a show fresh. And Game of Thrones, just thrilling. I need an encyclopedia sometimes when I'm watching it just to follow what's happening. And I have to go back and look at it, to make sure I got it right. But yeah, those are the 2 shows I'd want to be on right now.
I'm sure your fans would love to see you on either. They'll have to petition.
Yeah, petition away. Whatever show, I'm perfectly happy with that. Whatever shows you'd like me to be on, petition them and see what happens. Because I would love one day if I could say, my fans got me a job on this show. That would be awesome.
Our signature question for you, if you could be any ice cream flavor, which would you be and why?
Pralines and cream.
That's a first. We've never had that one
Really?
before.
You know why? Cream. Because I would be smooth and creamy on the outside, like the vanilla ice cream. And on the inside, I'd be chewy and sweet, like the caramel. But I'd also have really good nuts.
Well thought out. Well thought out. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to say to your fans? But as a twist, can you do it in your Scottish accent? Because we heard you can do it interchangeably.
The thing I'd like to say most about to the fans are the fact that, you follow me, you're loyal. I love that. I love the fact that you've given me the life that I've always dreamt about, that you've made my dreams come true, and that's why I put so much into what I do, because I like to give back and to entertain you, and I hope you know how happy I am that you've put me where I am today, and I hope you follow me for a long, long time and bring more people on board, because we have a really great time. Slán Javar.
Thank you so much for doing this interview with us, John. It was an absolute honor.
You're welcome.
Don't forget to check him out on Arrow Wednesday nights on the CW. He'll be on Scandal May 9th. At least this first episode. We don't know yet if there'll be more. Hopefully. But, we'll leave his Twitter and website link below where I'm...
Yes, and my Instagram too. Instagram.
We'll
Follow
go
me
look
on
for
there.
that.
Yeah.
Him and his team will keep you updated on all of his upcoming projects. So thanks for watching.
And thanks for watching, and go have some pralines and cream ice cream and think that you're eating me. Bye.